May profits be upon you. Welcome to another weekly Forex forecast. We're looking at the pound USD cable. All right. Now, a quick look at the weekly tells us that the market is bearish, mildly bearish, but bearish. Why is it bearish? Look at this. Market tested here, 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 here. This is strong support. That's what that is. And the market finally broke that support here. All right. That makes it bearish. Until at this point, until we break this high, we're bearish. If the market does one of these numbers and breaks that high, then yeah, we're bullish. That is a reversal or a shift in the market, if you will. All right. But we're bearish now. Right. Then we make a lower high, and break that low. All right, respecting this high. So now we have a new high to respect, a new external high to respect, right? And then the market breaks that low here. Boom, respects it here, and we have a new low, a new high, a lower high to respect because it breaks structure again, breaks this low, all right? So we have lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low again. Now, what is all of this? Does this mean because we're making higher lows and higher highs or whatever, does that mean the trend is now bullish? No, it doesn't. I just told you. Until it breaks that high, which broke this low here, until it breaks that high, we are bearish. You expect this pullback to come after a break of market structure to the downside. When it takes a low, you expect the market to react in a pullback way. You understand? So that's where we are. I want to also point out we're in a descending channel. All right, hitting the low of it, the high of it, the low of it. That we're finally hitting that high again over here. All right. If we hit this bottom again, if we aim towards this bottom again, that'll be more than three taps. That'll be more than three taps to the downside. All right, which would you would kind of expect this to give at that point, but that's a whole different conversation. Once we get past this low, that's a whole different conversation. All right, but right now, if I can get to it, right now we are respecting this high, and this looks like the market is basing out. It looks like uh, it wants to turn over. Now, this is much more pronounced in the Euro USD, if I can find it, because this looks like a rounded top. And we see the break of market structure here. This high made this low, which broke structure, breaks a low that hasn't happened for quite a while. Look at these lows being respected all the way up until this high is made, and then we break that low. That means we are bearish, and we're probably going to continue down. All right, that's on the Euro USD. The pound, though, and go check out that video. I already put that video out before I did the before I did, uh, did started this one. Okay, we don't have that break yet. We don't have that break yet. So what we have is a higher high, higher low, higher high internal. We finally break the high of this consolidation to sweep buy side liquidity, but we didn't break this low yet. But looks like we're heading that way as the market has just swept last week, just swept this low. All right. This low is a weak low. Why? Because it did not make a new high here. It didn't break that high. It didn't make a new higher high. So it is weak. That means the market is going to target it for liquidity. And that's exactly what happened last week. Came on down, swept that low, swept the sell side liquidity there. We are very close to this low here, all right, which is actually a strong low. Once a strong low is broken, that is a break of structure. Just bear that in mind. We are getting close to it. We have relative equal lows here. I'm thinking the market is going to pull back. If I can get over there, come on, man, I can get over there. Yeah, the market is going to could pull back to uh, this trend line here. All right, as it makes lower lows, lower highs down. It may pull back up and then start heading down towards that. I'm going to keep an eye on this, but what I want you to notice is not this fair value gap, but the one underneath it, here to here. This is a weekly fair value gap. Ignore this one. Let me get rid of this one so you don't get distracted. This is a weekly fair value gap. If the market comes up this high, if it comes up that high, then I could see the market playing around up there until it reaches that trend line, and then jumps down and gives us a sell model. If it gives us a sell model on the lower time frames, this would be a great time to take a short. You understand? This is the new weekly opening candle right now, and it is opening bearish, but we'll see how it forms. But if it comes down here, I knew this was going to happen. If it comes down here and uh, pushes back up, it's going to leave a wick, just like this one. All right, and that would turn this candle, uh, bullish, and we could be heading up to that fair value gap. But I'm looking at this long wick here, 50%. If we come back up, hit that 50%, and we get a lower time frame sell model, this would be, I think, would be a decent entry for a move down. If we go down to the week to the daily, I'm sorry about that call. All right, you can see how this trend line has formed, how we made lower low, lower high, lower low. I'm looking for the next lower high for the next lower low, right? I just love it. Sorry, y'all. Anyways, but I'm looking for this low and this low to form relative equal lows to be swept. I'm looking for this as sell side liquidity to form here. All right. Now, if we can get above this high, that daily high, which was made on Monday, the 22nd. All right. If we can get past that high, if the market can pull past that high, this would be a great area to look for that sell model for the next move down. I would love that. The market could fall from here. Fine. That's fine. I will just miss it. But smart money traders take pullbacks. We wait for the pullbacks so we can get a better price. You understand? This is the breakout area. I would love the market to pull back to that breakout area, find resistance there, and we can take that down. All right. This market, let me state this on the back. This isn't as bearish as the euro. All right. It's kind of bearish neutral, moving sideways. All right. But leaning bearish. All right. As you can see, we just swept this low last week. So a small near-term pullback for a couple of days and then down. I'd rather take that down move in the euro, but you do what whatever your plan tells you to do. Your trading plan tells you to do. I think we're heading towards this break of structure here. These lows. Uh, I think this is going to be the longer term target, but we gotta hit the shorter term targets first. So I'm looking for last week's. Let me get back to the last week. I'm looking for last week to be the target this week. Uh, if I can just get it there. All right. So we'll see how it goes, right? And in the days and weeks ahead, this will become the new target, if that makes sense to you. All right. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you go past the and you go and check out the videos that I already put out for the Euro USD and the US dollar index. Okay. And I'll see you in the next video. May profits be upon you.